Hello and welcome back to the tutorial series. In this tutorial, I think I'm going to show you some interesting stuff. I will continue with some stairs or maybe railings and even a curtain system, and we'll play around a bit. So I'll go to the floor plan. So for example, you want to enter the house and then you want a stair. I don't know, let's put some random rooms. They are not necessarily correct, but let's say we have a room. Yeah, let's say we have a hallway in the middle. It's a bit weird, but whatever. It's not perfect. It's not necessarily. It can be refined, but let's say we start drafting something. It almost looks like a Victorian house in as a plain plan layout. Yeah, let's say we have 4 rooms or whatever. Not the most optimum space, but whatever. You have some doors. No, it's too wide of a door. Uh, let's say like this. But maybe I would do some sort of living room or here. I don't know. Still plan in progress. Uh, and let's add a hallway, and yeah, maybe we have a room. Maybe we have a room and we have some stairs at the end of the hallway or whatever. Not the most correct plan, but let's start with something. When nothing, it's the draft of the draft. And now, as we have the plan, let's say we put a stair on in here, and we have the following command: stair, run. You can set up straight or a U shape or L shape. I think I set up a let's say straight. So first of all, when you start a stair, so click stair, you have this run, click, drag, and now you see a number of stairs. Number of stairs depends on the height. 25 stairs is kind of a lot because you have 4.4 meters. That's why it's a lot. It's absolutely a lot. I go into section and I will cancel because there is an absolute problem. It should be at 2.7 or 2.6 or something. Let's see. Between the beams and the slab, let's say I want to have 3.6. That's enormous. Oh, but why do I have it at minus 1.9 meters? Oh, that's a slight error, sorry. Oh, that should be 0. And that should be 2.7, let's say. I think I aligned some constraints in self-elevation, and that causes me problems. Let's see what line no, I can't see to seam. I have this EQ stuff. I will delete this. Okay, so now I can drag this lower 2.7, let's say. Now it's more reasonable. Now drag this downwards. Let's say I have 3 meters. Normally, so between the beam and the slab, I would have 2.55 meters, something like that. The beam is like, depending on the length, it's like 6 meters or something like that. And the beam, the height of the beam would be, I don't know, 60 centimeters or something. So that would be like, let's say 3.2 meters. So something like that. And this would be like 6.4, let's say. So that would be some approximate dimensions. So in L2 or in L1, I want to put a stair. Now I should have my thread. Let's see. From L1 to L2, but I don't want to go to 4.4 meters. I want to go to 2 point. It's still the 0. Yeah, I made a mistake. Wait a bit. So I have 0. Something does not adjust well in the height section. I had a constrained height, and that was causing the problem. I had something locked, and yeah, that was causing problems. Yeah, careful with these. Now we have the right height, and now in L1 we can check the stair. Yeah, we have less stairs. We have like 18 stairs. That's more reasonable. We had 25. So now let's say I can have 9 stairs over here when I create on a run, and then another 9. So we will start with we have architecture stair. You click on that and this menu appears, and now we click run, and we can let's say select left, and we basically draw like a wall. Now we have how many risers? Let's put 9 risers. Now we need to do a landing, and we do a rectangle like this, and it is green. And when we do another run, and we went like here. Turn the rail, make a difference between the stairs, one thread difference, because that will help you with the continuity of the stair, of the handrail. And basically now you have the stair itself. I think I can move a bit the stairs because I want to have more space. So I unjoin elements and click and edit the slab, and now I should have the stair itself. Satisfied. So that's how it works with a stair, but you can do other types of stairs. So we have let's say I want a U shape or an L shape. If I do, oh, this just places the stair, and it also has some shape handles, which is pretty neat. So we can adjust dynamically the shape of the stair. This is also very useful. Can also set the width, so I can put 90 centimeters for example, but it's too narrow, I guess. 1.3, let's see. I also have to check some geometry. error because otherwise it won't want to execute properly. And yeah, you can change the number of the stairs, but depending on how the geometry is constructed, you will be allowed or not. So you can play around with this type of stair. You have also a spiral stair, which is pretty handy. So you can adjust the radius and place the stair and make it wider or narrower depending on your purpose. You can also adjust how round it is, what's the radius of the stair itself. This is pretty useful. If you want more stairs, you have this handle at the end, and you can have more stairs when you anticipate it, which is pretty neat. You also, I guess, have the L stair, and this is placed automatically. You also have the custom stairs. So for example, I want to do this, and this, something like this, but I want to do that U type of stair, but also you want to have a serpentine, so you have something like this. For example, you have a bunch of weird stairs, it's your own custom stair. You dream last night that you have a dream of some stairs and you want to do the craziest stairs, so now you decided you want to draw on your own. So you basically do the railings of the stair, and now you do the threads of the stairs, and you need to do them in sequential order. If you do not do in sequential order, it will mess up your job and you won't be able to create the stair. So you create the riser, the thread, and now you draw the stair path from where you started with the first riser, and you go something like this supposedly, and this should be it. It will look weird, but now you have a new stair. I don't know how it even looks on the outside, it's so weird. Let's see, if I go into 3D. Oh, I moved it from mistake. To pan, you click on the mouse wheel. To rotate, click on mouse wheel and then shift and basically orbit around. And yeah, now I have my weird custom stair. And I can also change, if I click the railing, I can change. I can rectangular fill, I can glass panel. I think this looks the nicest, the glass panel. So yeah, we can do a bunch of settings, and you can also find some settings online. So basically these are all the stairs. Something useful, if you go to L2 and you already created a stair, now you have to find, let's say, a slab, and you would have to select it and click it, and then create your marvelous opening into the slab, and ensure a little gap in here because the space is very tight. And yeah, I think this should work. Yeah, something like this, and don't attach, and yeah, we have the stair. You can also customize the contour of the hole with the slab within the floor, and yeah, you can either attach or not attach the walls to the slab. So basically this is it. So and you have some railings. You can place some railings. So you have here near stair, you have also ramp that is for parking. It works similarly to stair, and you have railing, sketch path, and you basically sketch one path. Let's see, so the person kind of comes like here, so I guess I have my handrail over here, something like this, and now I have a handrail put on level 2, which is useful. A ramp, if I want to create a ramp, it is just like a stair, but a custom stair, but it is a ramp. And save the project occasionally when you have the opportunity. You can set the width for parking at 5 meters one direction, 6 meters for two directions, and check. You can edit the top level, the bottom level. The thing you would care about in a ramp would be this: the maximum incline length, so you set how long it is, and the max slope. The percentage is given by how much you divide 1 divided by 12, so that will be, I guess, let's say by 8 or 10. 8 multiplied by 10 it's 80, 2 multiplied by 10 is 16, so it would be something around 96. If it would be 9, it would be 90 plus 18, so it would be 108, somewhere in between 8 and 9, something like that. That would be 8 or 9%, but you can make it steeper to around 15%, and you can adjust and calculate accordingly and set the slope here. Let's say I want to steeper, I want to be too exaggerated and have 20%. I can divide by 5 or by 6. Let's say I divide it by 7, and that should be more okay. So according to your local regulations, you can adjust how steep you want the slope for the parking, and also the width. Don't forget the width. Put it like 6 meters. So according to Romanian building code, that's for one car in a direction, one car in another direction. That's enough. If you want just one car to enter and to exit, you put it 5 meters, but why not put an extra 1 meter to those 5 meters and have two cars, one on each direction? So yeah, basically this is basically it with the stairs and railings. So I hope you understood everything, and it's clear for you. You kind of can make a basic house for your client or for yourself kind of quickly. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.